Okay, one day when I was looking up into the night sky, I saw stars. And I decided I wanted to reach those stars. So what better way than to jump into a rocket? Okay, well that definitely wasn't gonna happen, so instead I decided to play Kerbal Space Program. Now the most experience I have of astrophysics is that of an 8th grade bottle rocket. But seeing as we made it to the moon with a computer that ran on 4 kilobytes of RAM and a rocket that was basically a giant aluminum can, I think I can make it to space. Probably. That being said, my first attempt had to go horizontally. So I started off with a pod. My previous bottle rocket experience told me that I should have a propulsion mechanism and fins, but I couldn't exactly figure out how to place them, so I had to be wingless. Well, there's a first for everything, and so on to the second attempt. This time, I was aiming upwards. Things were already looking good. I'd gone from 25 to 50 to 75% of the way into space, and it really didn't seem all that difficult. Breaking news! Upstart aerospace agency Marvin Industries fails to guarantee astronaut safety and attempts to re-enter orbit. More about this story at 6. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out why my rocket kept on crashing. No matter how many times I tried, my rocket would just die, and so would my astronaut Jebediah Williams. Now, I don't know why it took me so many attempts of the same rocket layout to finally try something new, but I ended up finding out that I needed a decoupler which would release my pod from the rest of the rocket, significantly lowering the load of the ship and allowing my pod to finally land in peace. Yes. After some upgrades, I decided the next best rocket would be one that used 3 fuel pods and 1 spinner. Now, if you don't know, the purpose of the spinner is not to launch the rocket, but to enhance the propulsion of the engine. At least that's what I think it is, and this time I was able to finally put on fins, so that's a plus. This one didn't actually end up making it off the ground, so on to the next rocket. This next rocket truly put me onto the moon. Well, not literally, but I reached the highest point I had gone so far. My fins were correct, my engine was checked, and I was certain I had the capabilities to make it to space. Like, truly make it to space. It was just a matter of time. And this was also my second survival win, so that was nice. One honorable mention is this winged small rocket. I don't know if the wings are actually meant for airplanes, or maybe the rocket engine was too weak. It just started tilting at an angle, but yeah. Well, here we go. This is a safe bet. We're gonna beat this. Okay. Again. Gotta drop it on the good so far. After learning from all my previous mistakes and upgrading my knowledge tree, it was finally time for the final rocket. Big Bertha was about to be born. Behold, rocket number attempt 4. We made it. Here we go. Looking up at the sky, don't you ever wonder why we were meant to be? Oh. Other letters tell me, dude. Let me see what the moon. Next time. Let's survive. I'd finally achieved my goal. I made it to space. There were unfortunately some losses, but in the end, everything was worth it to make it this far. Thank you for watching.